Hey, what's up guys? Good morning, and we're here with T-Mobile and Fairphone. So they have launched a new cooperation, and finally you can have Fairphones with contract. So I've got here Miguel, and he will introduce Fairphone to us. So what is Fairphone about?
Well, Fairphone is a startup making phones as a tool to answer all the ethical questions behind the production of those phones, behind the production of electronics in general. So we have projects all the way on, for instance, tracing materials all the way to the mine, but also projects on manufacturing to improve working conditions in the chain, but also projects on electronic waste. And we are here today with T-Mobile to present Fairphone 2. Which is tackling the design question, really. We've built a phone that is modular and that is meant to last longer than regular phones.
All right, so you know Project Ara, I was actually making a video about it, but this one here is really right now a fully working phone. And what can you replace actually, or what can you do with it?
Well, for us, modularity is really kind of the answer for repairability as well. You know, so for instance, the back cover is really easy to change. So this is kind of the outer look of your phone is very simple to change. Battery, of course, that's very simple. But what is really innovative as well is the screen, which can be taken out in, I would say, less than 10 seconds, very easily, like this. And what that really makes is that makes consumers understand that there is hope, right? Like when you break your screen, you can just do it yourself. You can just buy the screen from the shop, and you end up with a repair phone for very much less money than you would do with other phones. We also have 3 modules that are like all the electromechanical components are there, so things that have a life cycle that is shorter than other components are in this module. So if one breaks, it's also very easy to repair. That being said, as well, the modularity allows for certain upgradeability. And for instance, a camera is something that we are already working on to upgrade, and we also have like an expansion port on the back of the phone that connects with cases. So we are also developing cases that have certain technology on them to connect with the phone.
Just wireless charging, or?
For example, it could be wireless charging. We're still deciding on the roadmap, but it could be wireless charging, it could be NFC payments, for instance, things like that. We have to see. So we are a small, very flexible company, so we have to see also how and where the market goes. But yeah, that's Fairphone 2, I guess.
That's pretty cool. What's the price point on this actually?
So Fairphone 2 costs 525 euros if you buy it straight from our web shop. But today we are launching with T-Mobile as well, and you can get a phone with one of their contracts, and you don't have to pay any advance money with it. Yeah.
That sounds pretty good. So Fairphone also on contract, but what about the specs? So how fast it is, what it's under the hood?
Yeah, so it's a very good Qualcomm platform. 5-inch screen, dual SIM, which is also very important, I think, from a sustainability perspective, because you can use basically 2 phones in one kind of thing. What else? Android 5.1, already working in the next update, of course, because now everybody wants Android 6. So we're working on that. For the rest, I would say that's the main 8-megapixel camera. As I said, is within a module, so there will come more in the future. Micro USB.
One last thing, you talked about in the press conference about dual operating systems or switching operating systems. Will that be a part of the future?
Yeah. So what we say is, like, for us also is a sustainability question. So we have to deambiguate hardware and software. What we don't want is that the hardware is just kind of a victim of the software when the software cannot be replaced anymore. So what we do is we launch with Android 5.1 in this case now, and we provide all the updates, and we are working already in Android 6. But at the same time, we provide with hardware to alternative communities in alternative operating systems. Like, for instance, the most clear that is ready basically is Selfish OS, which is from Yola, which is pretty cool. So you can use it on the phone. And what that makes really is that you have a piece of hardware that can work with different softwares. So the risk for longevity is less because there will always be one of those that will still be functional in the future. So we create this ecosystem around the phone, so with the spare parts, with the design that is easy to repair, with things like we do on the software. We provide this ecosystem for the longevity of the phone. And we say, we think that this phone can last more than 5 years, actually, but it's also, let's see what the future brings, but we do our best to make that possible, of course.
All right, guys, so it looks pretty promising, and you also help the environment with Fairphone, so not with those cheap Chinese phones I've reviewed on my channel. Anyway, it's looking very good. You can get it on contract or straight from the website, so just check out the links down below in the description, and we'll do a quick hands-on so I can show you some more in-depth look here on the Fairphone 2. Thanks for watching.